Peace, I come in the righteous name of Emir X. I'll being born to equality. And first of all, I want to say that hopefully y'all been taking care of y'all health and y'all been eating 1 meal a day. That y'all been staying away. Most importantly, before any of that y'all ain't been eating the pig and staying away from swine, right? I touched back on this, but hopefully that y'all been eating very healthy and watching it and paying a close eye and a close attention to what you eat, right? And I'll get back into this in a second. But hopefully y'all been doing that. Hopefully y'all been drinking good drinking your waters, staying away from the pipe water because that's very poisonous, right? I don't care where you is, they try to poison you in your water. And even if you ain't in a place with poor quality water, just the practices and all the stuff they put in your water, no matter where it is very bad for you, right? So don't drink no pipe water, no water out the faucet, right? And you should even try to get a filter on your faucet for when you try to wash your navy beans or wash your rice or even wash your hands or take a shower. Try to install a filter on your faucets. But don't drink the water still. Drink the second best thing you can do is bottled water. Out of bottled water, the best bottled water you can get is natural spring water, right? And the best water you can drink is actual natural spring water, not even bottled spring water. But drink your good water, not from the pipe, but at least get a bottle of water and a bottle of spring water, right? But hopefully y'all been thinking positive thoughts. Y'all been keeping up fast. Y'all been keeping up prayer. Don't pray to no mystery God. Pray to the true and living God, right? And if you don't know how to pray, get the book Message to the Black Man, and it teach you how to pray. But hopefully y'all been doing very good and being very vigilant, because there's a lot of things we gotta look out for. Now I'm finna build on a few different things today, right? As I see fit. Not as I see fit, but it's been shown to me. Well, as I see fit, but as I see fit to present y'all with what's been shown and revealed to me by the most honorable Elijah Muhammad through his teachings, that which was taught to him by the most honorable Master W.D. Farad Muhammad, who was Allah in person, who's the Mahdi, who's the son of man, right? But let's get to the main topic at hand. Y'all got to go out and join out to your own and join out to yourself and accept Islam. Everybody will be given, because I wanna talk about. I have to go out and talk about the time of this world is at hand. We don't have any time to be on the fence. We don't have no time to say, oh, should I do this? Should I do that? Oh, later. Tomorrow I do it. Now today you need to do it, right? Because the time of this world is at hand. Allah is dissatisfied with the modern world, and just as it was written, all the way up to 25,000 years into the future by the 23 scientists, when there's a 24th scientist who's the judge. But just as it was written, everything is coming to pass, right? But let me tell you this, right? You have the chance to either accept or reject. Take what I say or leave it. And it's not what I say, it's what was taught to us by the most honorable Elijah Muhammad, which was taught to him by Allah in the person of the most honorable Master W.D. Farad Muhammad. But with all that being said, the thing about it is today the world, the modern world of the devil, right, is going to be destroyed. And the way in which you live will determine whether you be saved, you ain't, or you gonna be destroyed. Whether you gonna live or you gonna be die, right? In the way that we live in, this way that the white folks gave to us, there's none with slavery teachings and gives you a slavery mentality, right? In the Bible, right? I'll get to that in a second. Let me focus on the most important stuff, right? The ways in which you live gonna dictate whether you gonna live or you gonna die. no matter what way you look at it, right? The time and day in which we live in, because I said the time of this world is at hand. We don't have much time. We at the end of devil civilization. But what is the devil civilization, if you ask me, right? Well, what the devil civilization is, the white race, which is Yaqub's got the devil, and that's the real devil. The devil ain't no spook. The devil ain't no this or no that. The devil is the white race. The white man is the devil, not nobody else but the white man. That's the devil, right? In his ways and actions, and his nature is that of the devil. By nature, the white race can't accept Islam. White man won't accept no Islam. By nature, he can't be a Muslim. By nature, none of that stuff. By nature, he was taught to deceive, mislead, and ultimately try to destroy the black man. And this is true. If you study him, if you look at him, you'll find these things. But, right, he is the devil. Why was he created? You know, I can get deeper into this, but I have to stick on the path which I'm at, right? We'll get to that, right? But, he was, how long ago? How old is he? Why was he created? Right? All these questions I'll answer, right? Well, how long ago was he? Well, what was his reason to be created? He was created, I'd say this, he was created to be destroyed, right? He was created to reveal a wisdom that's within ourselves, just as the most honorable Elijah Muhammad taught, reveal a wisdom that's inside ourselves that we had never known before. And also give us knowledge of self and knowledge of the devil. To show and prove that Allah is the God, always has been, always will be, right? To show and prove that, and to show that we could be ruled under, we could be enslaved and be ruled and ruled over by another group of people. They do anything they want within 6,000 years, right? And during that 6,000 years, at the end of that, we'll show and prove, we'll raise back up on our 2 feet, raise our hands to the heavens and get what we're going to get, which is the knowledge of ourselves, and to raise up, stand up on our 2 feet, right? Receive the gifts that Allah has to give to us, and now we go out and do for self. The gift, that self-confidence. That's the knowledge, wisdom, and understanding of self, right? That's the self-confidence, that's the high self-esteem, and that's the assurance that you'll always be successful in all your undertakings. That's knowing the day and time in which we live. Now let's get back to this, what I'm saying though. The white race was made to rule over the black man, and it was given a limited time of 6,000 years. If you study their history, if you were an anthropologist, I won't even say that word, I don't know what an anthropologist is, but if you were a scientist and you study in the field of science, you study the white race history, it does not extend not too far beyond 6,000 years, maybe 6,020 years or 6,100 years, but no further than 6,000 years will you find them on the earth, because they was only made 6,000 years ago, and that's the entire time in which they was made, or they was given to be alive, right? Well, what was they given to do, right? They was created to deceive, mislead, and ultimately try to destroy the black man, do whatever they want and try to kill the black man, right? That's what they was created, and that's what their nature is. Their nature was to oppose Islam, oppose Allah and all Allah's prophets, right? He was made to mix truth with falsehood. He was made to do all these things, right? And that's what he was made for, right? What happens after 6,000 years? He'll be destroyed, right? He'll be destroyed and never be allowed to come back again. Right, so Allah is going to destroy every little remnants of this world and into the new world of complete righteousness, which that's the meaning of heaven. Not a place you go when you die. When you dead, there's no coming back from a physical death. So you must know this and accept this and understand it, or reject it and keep on living the way that you live in. But the white race was created in this shape, form, and fashion of destroy the black and save the brown, right? Which means they killed the black babies and they saved the brown babies. And after doing this for 200 years, the babies turned yellow. And after saving the yellow babies and killing the brown babies, then they turned white. And then eventually there were no original babies left. And that's how they created white. By destroying, by deceiving, by telling lies to the mothers, doing these different things. But the white race is nothing but trouble. So it's given 6,000 years to try to kill and deceive and destroy the black man, right? Now, everything we have, this way of life that we've been given, is a destructive way of life. Its teachings go very way back into a high wisdom in the Yakub teachings, right? Because that's the way which he was made. But I'm not talking about that right now. I'm talking about what he was made in the way of life we live in, right? So now, when we look at the way of life, all these things we do was made to kill us, right? Taking drugs, taking alcohol, drinking yourself up, full of intoxicated, strong beverages, right? Doing these things, sport and play, gambling, doing all these things, right? And we kill each other over this, right? These are just institutions. These institutions were made to kill us. You say, oh man, that's some real, that's black people stuff. We like to go out and drink liquor. We like to go out and do this. That's some bullshit. That's what I tell you. That's nothing but technology. That's the white. Just in your mind, you see white and you think white is, oh, I'm gonna eat myself a mayonnaise sandwich and I'm gonna have some cheese. It's just how you think that's white. It's the same as selling drugs. It's the same when you go out and you pimp the black woman. It's the same as when he went out and raped your grandmother when she was a slave, right? These are the same things. Nothing's different, right? But let me go back. There's a way of life that we live in. It's nothing but technology. They tell you, oh, it's okay to have liquor in moderation. That's a lie. There's no such thing as moderation with liquor. That's a poison. That poisons you and that kills you. Anyone who keep living that lifestyle is not going to make it into a world of complete righteousness. Allah is dissatisfied with this world and is going to destroy this world, right? And I'll get into that in a second. But I'm going to focus on what I'm talking about right now, right? The way of life that we live in. What you see us. We out here killing each other. That's the same slavery teaches. That's the same as when he lynched us. When he he was a slave master. He's still a slave master, but he mastered our minds. That's what he was taught. He was taught how to master your mind, right? And when he mastered the mind, he controlled your body, just like he got strings and cords plugged into your head, making and controlling you. And you being nothing but a slave, you killing your own brothers and sisters. You poisoning the community selling drugs. You poisoning the minds by putting a bullshit on the internet. You got these dumbass songs and shit. This stupid materialistic values. Having materialistic values. Oh, I want this, I want that. Right? That's nothing but bullshit, and that's the whitest stuff. Just like how you see white people talking like this. Oh, well, that's pretty cool, man. When you think that shit's white, it's just what's really white is drinking liquor. What's really white is disrespecting the original woman, because a black woman is the original woman, right? That's the original woman. But when you call out a name, don't say Mother Civilization, Queen of the Universe, right? That's white. That's what he wants you to do. Because guess what? You contributing in your own destruction. And he know, since he's going to be destroyed, he wants to take us with him in the hellfire. Now, what does hellfire mean? Right? Let me get into the destruction of this world. I know my time here is limited, but I'll get to what I've got to say. Right? Well, I'll get to the destruction of the world later. I'm going to keep on focusing on what I'm talking about, what we're doing, what it really amounts to, and what it means. Right? So we're doing these things, right? Also, mixed race marriages, mixing white and black, that's prohibited, right? What is white? Or what is white and black? Right? Well, let me get in how on the understanding degree in the days 1 through 10. That's number 3. Was the population of the original nation in the wilderness of North America and outer planet Earth? The population of the original nation in the wilderness of North America is 17 million, with 2 million Indians makes it 19 million. Outer planet Earth is 4.4 billion, right? What does this show to us, right? This shows us the who's, what's, when, where's, and why's pertaining to the black man. It shows us the different places throughout the earth which we have found, as well as how different numbers of us, and it also provides us the context of how we got to those different places, and provides us with the backstory of what took place in the different places which you find a black man. Well, what took place in America when you found a black man? What took place in the Caribbean, right? It shows you all these different things, which a whole bunch of sciences that you can get into. But right, what I want to focus on solely right now, because I said who's the white man, who's the black man. Now let me break these things down to you, right? Now, it shows you different people which make up the black nation. What is white? What is black? Right? Black is original. Black man is the original man. The original man is Allah. The original man is God. The original man is the Asiatic black man. The maker, the owner, the father of civilization, cream of the planet Earth, God of the universe. That's who the original man is. But who makes up that? Right? That's also brown, black, yellow, and red, because that's the four colors of the black man. You got knowledge seeds. You got blacks, dark skinned. You got brown skinned. You got yellow or red or light skin. You got yellow like me. That's the four colors of the black man, right? Now the four different peoples which you find, yellow people, red, brown, all of that also makes up the black nation. So the red Indian, you see the Indians here in North America, the red Indians, they is original people, and they're the same people from East India that was exiled here 16,000 years ago from India. That's why they called Indians, right? Or also known as Native Americans, right? Them red Indians, they are of the black, because they're red, brown, black, yellow, red. That's of the black nation, right? Now you got, or the yellow Chinese, right? And as Elijah Muhammad said, right, that's the closest you can get to white without being white, right? The closer you can get. Some of them might have some mischief and troublemaking, right? But they can still accept Islam by nature, right? And their nature is still that of righteousness, right? But you got the yellow Chinese, you got the brown Japanese, you got the brown Arabs, you got the copper color Arabs, the light skinned Arabs, right? You got the brown Mexicans, right? You got all these different colors. There's 4 colors of black: brown, black, yellow, and red. And you got white. White is so far moved, it's no longer, it's separated. You either white or you black. You're not, oh, I'm this, I'm that. No, you either white or you're black. There's that's the distinction, right? White is weak and wicked, and white is devil. Now, let me get to what I wanted to talk about, which is race mixing, which is divinely prohibited. Is nothing but a trick to trick you into going with their death. I'll get to their death and the death of this world after this, right? Now, let me build on these different things which they trick us, right? Mixing white and black, that will amount nothing to your death, right? This is whenever I tell you, my brothers out here, don't get tricked by these white hoes, white bitches, whores, right? Nothing but low down, dirty wenches and shit like that. Nothing but a heifer, right? Don't get distracted and fucking and deceived by these white bitches wearing this and that. Nothing but a fucking hoe. All that wearing all these clothes. Some of them try to look light skinned too. Look out for that. A lot of white bitches try to look light skinned by putting makeup on, by dressing a certain type of way, and getting their hair done a certain type of way. They're trying to trick you. Now, what is that? That's or what is her offering her love to you? So-called offering her love to you, trying to sweetheart with you and shit. What is that? That she was sent on a final minute. I'm just double checking the time to see how much I got left, right? She was sent on a secret mission. Don't believe, for those who not even just fucking. It's different. It's still, but even if you trying to have a relationship, so-called, don't believe that bullshit. Don't believe none of it. Whether what it is, even if you just, whatever, however, right? Even if you was just a what's it called? Lay in bed with them. That's a sin. That's gonna get you killed. Right? You will not make it into the world. You will not be alive into a world of complete righteousness doing that. But let me tell you, let me break this down. Don't believe this. Don't think that she's in love with you. She's not. She has a high elevation of understanding of the truth, right? Not of you. She don't have that love with you. But she was sent on a secret mission, on a secret last chance mission to go behind enemy lines and try to go and take the black man with her, right? Because the white man, the colored man, who's deceived, misled, not to me, try to destroy the black man. He's done all things. This is his last trick in his book, his last and greatest trick. He'll give you his woman, right? You would get killed. You would get killed if you even looked at his woman. Now, back then, but now he put out his last card, his last greatest trick. He'll trick you with his woman. She don't love you. I don't care how long you've been married to her, whatever it may be. But that's his greatest and last trick. He'll present you with his woman. He'll have her flaunt out in the streets, wearing this, wearing that, trying to trick you. Because even if you have sex with the white woman, that's going to condemn you to be liable to get killed, to not be killed by hellfire, right? So don't believe that. She's not trying to do that. And I don't care what it may be, because her nature is that. Her nature is to try to do that shit. So she was sent on a secret mission behind enemy lines, a last chance, a Hail Mary, right? Trying to trick you and trap you, and they're trying to keep you deaf, dumb, and blind, keep you with them, because they're going to be destroyed. So they want to destroy you, right? So that's their last effort. Give you as woman, entice you with a woman. Don't get that's none whatever. And even if that's not on her present mind, that's what her nature tell her, and that's what she's actually doing. So it don't matter what the fuck her intentions are. Oh, I'm trying to do this, I'm trying to do that. Oh, well, we love each other. That's bullshit, right? Her nature is doing that so that once Allah come to judge the world, you gonna get took with him. Even if and your brothers was like, I don't love them. I don't love them white woman, but I still lay in bed with them. That's the same shit. It don't matter. Right? So be careful. If you're gonna be running around out here, at least don't be doing that with no white woman. Right? Now to the sisters. What and the brothers still keep listening. Cause you gotta protect your woman. That's our job, is to protect the black woman. Now what does he try to do? The white man, he tries to make eyes at our woman. He tries to whistle at her. He'll even hire her at his job before he'll hire one of us. He'll pay us a lot less and pay her a lot more. You see this. You can go out in my high school. All the Somali women, they go to college. All the Ethiopian when they go to college. Black women, they go to college. They get these jobs. They get all this stuff. Black men can't do none of that. Won't be accepted in none of that. But it's because they try to hire your woman so they can be alone with her without you being there, right? Pay you a lot less, right? So don't allow your woman to go out there. Woman, don't be fooled by this. He trying to give you a job, being alone with him just so he can make eye, right? And he'll be on the streets whistling at you, making eyes at you, right? Calling names at you, doing these different things, right? And all he's trying to do is when the black woman get with the white man, mix with each other, right? That's him disgracing your woman. That's him corrupting her. That's him making our woman other than her own self, right? He's trying to corrupt our woman, disgrace her, make her than her own self, other than her own self, right? This is a disgusting thing. This should not be allowed. So don't get fooled on his words he's gonna tell you, because he's just pimping you and raping you, just like the slave master did to our grandmothers, right? Think over these things, and I'm saying, right? So now, this is very important. Do not mix white and black. Y'all make a child. That child's gonna have confusion. Spot up his blood, mix up their blood. Don't do any of that. Don't let them spot up your blood, right? That's gonna cause confusion. The child ain't gonna know what the fuck he is. Child gonna be like, I'm too black. I'm too dark to be black, because he doesn't know that he gonna be accepted by black. He gonna think he's too white to be white, because he's not white, but he won't be accepted. He'll feel alone. He won't have no solace, and he'll think he won't be black enough. Right? It's gonna cause nothing. Don't say, we're all the same. We're not all the same. You either white or you black, right? You got 4 colors: brown, black, yellow, red. You want to go to white? Why? Don't do that shit. You got brown, black, yellow, red. Find you yellow, man. Find you black. Find you original. Not no bullshit, right? Now these are just nothing but tricks. Also, you disgracing your own black woman. These are the same things as whenever you allow her to go outside wearing a lack of clothing. No clothes, not 3/4 covered. She should at least be 3/4 covered in clothing, right? Not having her body out. It's going, and also don't allow the woman to go outside all hours of the night, living a stranger's way of life. That's nothing but troublemaking. And we'll and you, when Allah judges the world, you not gonna be made to world of complete righteousness. Stop drinking liquor. Stop doing drugs. Stop eating pork. Stop eating all the unhealthy foods, because this sort of lifestyle in all areas will kill you. We've been doing nothing but killing each other, killing ourselves, whatever you want to look at. All these things we're doing, the music we're listening to, the things we're talking about, the movies we're watching, no substance in the movies, no creativity in the movies, all these different things, right? Mixing with black and white, that's killing you, right? The unhealthy foods we eating, these fried foods, cornbread, fucking red peas, gongo peas, pigeon peas, all of this stuff. It's killing you. It's shortening your life and it's killing you. We dying of overweight. We dying of heart diseases. That's killing you. You taking drugs. That's killing you. You selling drugs. You killing each other. You shooting each other. You lynching each other just like how the white man lynched you when you was a slave. But you still a slave. You don't think you is a slave. You go to college. What do? You work for him? Because you ain't been taught the knowledge of yourselves, right? We need to learn the knowledge of ourselves. And I'm going to get to the root of this video, which is reading books, right? But I'm building up to that, right? These things are killing you as it is, right? And what it's leading up to is when Allah gonna kill the world, this word of complete devilishment that's around. When you take that word out, you gonna be took out with it, right? But even before that, you as is, you want to say, oh, well, it's not going to happen for a while. Or, oh, I can push it off this time. No, the slightest tension can bring about this. What is this? I'll explain that in a second. But these things is very destructive. And to love white is to hate black. You can't love white and love black. To love white is to hate yourself. That's the worst thing, is to hate yourself. To love yourself is the best thing ever. You cannot love self if you love white. It's better to hate white than it is to love white. I'm not saying we hate white folks. We don't, right? We just love ourselves, right? But it is better, like I said, it's better to hate white than to love white, right? Take what I say or leave it. It's not what I say. It was taught to me by my teacher. What my teacher represents is truth. Who's my teachers that I follow? I follow the teachers of the most honorable Master W.D. Farad Muhammad. Why am I kind of looking up to the right? I'm not looking up to no mystery God. I'm just looking. I got the pictures. I got pictures, right? If you see, you look right here. This is where it comes from, right? If you look right up here, this is Mahdi. This is Son of Man. That's where it all came from. He came 9,000 miles from Mecca, Saudi Arabia, to find the lost member of the tribe of Shabazz, who was a so-called Negro in the wilderness of North America. And he raised up from us and gave among us a messenger by the name of the most honorable Elijah Muhammad. And he was a special type of messenger because not only did he give us a message, he lived the message out through with us, right? And these are the manifestations, the man of the men. He produced a powerful black man. How you see here, you see Allah and justice. They was able to do great things from these teachings. This is what comes forth from it. Successful black men. You get other people like, I don't have their pictures, but Mr. Louis Farrakhan. You get all these successful people. You get people living happy lives. You get people living reformed lives. You get people going out and teaching other people. And this is how you see it here. Knowledge, wisdom, and understanding, right? But that's today's mathematics, is understanding, right? Now, let me get back to what I'm saying though, right? I need to get real with y'all and stuff like that. These things is killing you. We need to start doing these teachings, right? Don't love white, love yourself, right? Don't say, oh, you hate. It's fuck that shit. I don't teach race hatred. It's better to hate white than it is to love white. I don't hate white because my hate represents a lack of understanding, and I have a high understanding of your ass. Your ass is a devil. You weak and wicked, right? So as today's I would build on days 1 through 14, but I don't have enough time. I have to get to the point of this video, right? But right, how's Allah going to destroy the world, right? He's going to come here. What's this hell of fire mean? What does the lake of fire mean, right? It's the same meaning as Lake Michigan, meaning how's Allah going to destroy the world? He's going to destroy it, right? He has a mother plane, which is a giant man-made planet, 1/2 mile by 1/2 mile. It's a circumference, so it's a mile. It's 1/2 mile by 1/2 mile, so that's a full mile, right? But it has a whole bunch of bombs. It has a whole bunch of scouting planes, which carry a whole bunch of bombs of tons. These are tons, thousands, right? Of pure 100% dynamite. The strongest dynamite that America can get its hands on is 70% dynamite or 80% dynamite. This is 100% dynamite. These are tons, thousands of pounds of it in these bombs. These bombs also have a motor and a drill, and it's timed and programmed to drill 1 mile deep into the earth, and then after that, 1 to 5 miles deep into the earth, it will explode and bring up a mountain 1 mile high. These are the same bombs which was used to make Mount Everest, and that the black original scientists used while designing the planet Earth, right? You use these planets to bomb America. Also, when these planets explode, they release a poisonous gas which will snuff out all life within a 5-mile surrounding area radius. Right now, also the scouting planes are equipped with flamethrowers. Right, but what will Allah do? Allah will cut a shortage into the gravitation. Right, and it's the same thing as fire and crackers, firecrackers and stuff. But he'll cut a shortage into the gravitation, and he'll turn every atom and every molecule that you breathe, turn all the oxygen atoms into fire. So the air, that very atmosphere that you breathe, all the way up to 12 miles high into the Earth's atmosphere, almost up into space. That's where the air ran out. We turn all the air molecules into fire. Right, that's where the fire comes from. Now this is about to cut out now, so I need to get to the root of this video. We got to go out and read our books. We must read, join our team on self, and learn the knowledge of ourselves. And we got to get the teachings, readings, and publications of the Most Honorable Elijah Muhammad. I'm going to put different places we can go out and get these books and purchase these books. Now, this is my reading program that I'm prescribing. Right. First, get the book How to Eat to Live, Book 1 and Book 2 by the Most Honorable Elijah Muhammad. And then after that, either get and read Message to the Black Man and or Theology of Time. Right? I'll say this again. Right? Get How to Eat to Live, Book 1 and Book 2, and read them books first, and then read either Message to the Black Man or the Theology of Time. And then after that, you'll have had enough knowledge and understanding from the books, and you go out and you make your own decisions on the teachings and what you wanna read. But peace. This video about to cut out, but I'll tell you what How to Eat to Live look like. This is only book 2, but it looks the same as book 1. Right? It's this one. So peace.